Hello, friends of Pittsburgh Public Theater. My name is Trent Wolford. I'm house manager for the theater, and aren't we all really just house managers these days? But I'm here today because in the lead up to our gala, the theater asked me to pop in and shoot some drink recipe videos. Now, I am no mixologist by any means, but I did grow this mustache to try to better look the part. But the fact that I'm not a mixologist is probably going to serve us well here because we want these to be drinks that are simple to make at home with ingredients that you either already have in the cabinet or are easy enough to procure during this time. Nothing fancy, nothing too technical. And we're going to start off with a particularly simple one. This is a slight variation on a classic, a black pepper gin and tonic. And now it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a gin and tonic with some crushed black pepper on top for a little extra zing, a little extra pop. And I don't mean to tell you how to make a gin and tonic. You probably know your favorite gin and tonic recipe. But if gin and tonic's not typically one of your go-tos or you're newer to it, well, gin and tonic's best made in a rocks glass, and we're just gonna add some rocks to said glass. If you don't have a rocks glass, not a problem. This is not a time to be fancy. This is not a time for strict etiquette. We're all at home doing our best. Maybe you've got one of these sitting around that hasn't seen much action in the last couple of months. Another excellent choice for your glassware, or just a solo cup. No one's watching. You can drink this out of anything. But once you've got your cup of choice, get some ice in there. Next comes, no, you don't do the tonic before the gin. Next comes the gin. And now, any gin you got at home will be fine. But I recommend, if you can get your hands on it, a dry gin. That's gonna have a stronger juniper backbone that's gonna stand up better against the tonic. If all you've got is a more herbally gin with lighter botanical flavors, fine, that'll work fine. But if you can find it, a drier gin is going to pack a better punch in a gin and tonic. Save the fancy botanical gin for a lighter, more botanical cocktail. So we got our London Dry Gin. We're gonna do about 2 ounces, and if you don't have a jigger handy, well, first of all, it doesn't matter. You know about how much gin you like in your gin and tonic. You can eyeball it, especially on a drink like this. This isn't about, super strict ratios. But if you do like to measure things out, an ounce is roughly equal to 2 tablespoons. So 4 tablespoons of gin, and then we top that up with the aforementioned tonic. For a gin and tonic, we're gonna give that a quick stir. Good rule of thumb, if the drink has fruit juice in it, shake it. If not, stir should be fine. And finally, what separates this from the rest, you don't have to do this step, but I'm gonna garnish this with some cucumbers just floated on top. They're gonna help create a base, help catch our black pepper, which is the finishing touch. Some crushed black pepper on the top of that thing. And if you don't have black pepper, tri-colored pepper would be great. Or you can experiment with other things in your spice rack. For example, I brought in a smoked paprika. I'm someone who likes a little hint of smoke in just about anything. So smoked paprika is a possible choice. Or if you like spicy things, maybe some crushed red or ground red pepper for a little more kick. Either way, simple variation on the classic gin and tonic, the black pepper gin and tonic. Thanks, everyone. I'll be back with another recipe soon.